Yeah. And this is from 9 years ago. So he would have been like 15 at the time.
Oh my gosh. Making music.
Oh, what's his name? Martin Garrix. He made one song during a pizza party in his class, and it's called Pizza. And he was, I think, 14, and he did it in like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this one's a lot older. Probably recognize this for coming up.
I could heard this in a commercial or something.
Yeah. This is the song she made in this class. Yeah. He's
At
20 now?
15 years old.
Yeah. And then he came out with Animals after too. After he got signed for this.
It's like a composer.
Yeah, he
Like a
he's a younger
Mozart or a,
Avicii.
yeah.
Yeah, like I can see him being the next Avicii.
Yeah, Avicii, great example. Yes.
A lot of artists I see potential in, like even like people who have 5K that I like TV stuff, like they're very good, and I'm like, yo, I can see you being as big as Martin Garrix and Avicii and these guys. I always like listening to people's music, especially if they're not big. Because if you get to know them, right, and like later on in life, like you'll get to go to their concerts and stuff, like for free and stuff. Like especially if they only have 5K subs and they make stuff like this. Yeah, he did this in 30 minutes. I have a couple CDs on here. Like this one. I made this one like this is one of my first ones. This was when I was like first starting to make music.
It's really good.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's more of a what would you call it? They're right there. It's not EDM, but it's like I think they're just not dance music. I guess not electronic. Hey, Rosie Chisholm.
That's really good.
Yeah. And then this is like one of my second songs I did. I messed up on this one a bit though. I do remember. But there's like a part and this like where I drop it hard and like it's completely unexpected too. A lot of like the people who work with me in Lucan, like they expect me to make stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, snips. That's really good. Rosie's trying to open the screen. Rosie.
I don't think she can. It's tied up. I mean, Rose.
And get her attention.
Oh, this part. Look at this.
Oh, that's a great film.
Yeah. And then I kind of messed up at the end, but yeah. The one song I was showing.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's just I'm Canadian, eh? I'm underscore Canadian underscore A. Yeah, this one. Thunderima.
I know this place.
Yeah. I'm underscore Canadian underscore A.
Jaden 1756.
Yeah.
Is your name Jaden?
Jason.
Jason.
But Eden at the last name. J-A. So J Eden.
Oh, Jay Eden.
Yeah.
I see.
But that's why the, or Jaden. Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden. Yeah. It's like my, most of my family history is Russian and German, so.
I'm pretty sure Becky's working today. I'm gonna bring it over to her.
There we go. I got you.
Mhm. I'm related to this guy though. Um, he's from Sweden. He's really good. He has some songs with like, even though he only has like 50K, he has songs with now with Shania Twain and stuff.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a huge.
So yeah, that's him. That was like a good picture of him there.
Yeah.
There's a younger photo of
You're
him.
related to your cousins or something.
Yeah, like he's a second or third cousin, something like that. Yeah.
You guys have the same grandparents?
Um.
Or your grandparents were siblings?
Yeah.
Your grandma was his sister to his grandma or something like that. Yeah. The distant relatives.
And I went to see him and Shania concert before I even knew that.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
You found out you're related to him.
Yeah. But he started out like any other artist doing, using other people's songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, try to find his newer new songs by him. He's really good, man. Like he's doing better. One of my faves by him now, like his newer one is Call Me in LA.
Just call me in LA. You ever need a play today? It don't matter if it's late. I'm still downtown Broadway.
Yeah, it's like my humor too. It's funny.
Chillin'. Turns out first time it's okay. You know that broken heart. You can I feel you want to feel. Pastor Bakers?
Yes.
Just downtown. Just call me in LA.
And then there's this one.
Down, take the wheel, don't slow down till you know you found.
This is one of his more popular ones you've probably heard. This one's been on the radio lots. The guy with the Russian guy holding the people.
I can save you from your all your dreams and your unhappy with your deep living life. You could be my other hope, but I see.
Yeah, it's called Party for Couples.
To be honest. Please welcome.
Well, this is in life. Yeah. With Shania.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh shit. This is their song. Party for Two?
You have great seats for the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. It's like 10th row or something.
Knock one? Ah, I'm knocked. The only reason why I got good seats was because I'm related to him. So like I got like front seat. Yeah. And that was through my grandma and stuff.
Yeah. Cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. GG's.
That song "Call Me in LA" is really good.
Oh
Jeez.
yeah. He has another one called Tattoo on My Brain, and that one was one of his more popular ones too. Um,
Tattoo on your brain.
yeah.
That would hurt.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
This is like talking about his first breakup.
To me, and I'll run to you, no matter when or where. Want you
Who's a
to know
homo? Shut
just to
up.
be with you. Now that I know the meaning of being true. This place is so beautiful. If only we could share the makeup of the I swear.
His house. Holy shit.
Was his house?
Yeah, it's his family's house.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a castle.
He literally, yeah.
Twice your name. It's like a tattoo on my brain.
They mentioned about him on the Simpsons too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Reference 360.
Yeah. When Bart eats the Swedish girl and she's like, oh, I like Swedish composer Baxter Baker.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
One, too. Oh,
But yeah, this is talking about how Sir was a bit abusive.
oh,
And like now all he can think of is her name.
that's tattooed on your brain.
Yeah.
Twice.
And then he talks she drugged him. It, like a lot of his music is deep
Yeah,
like
heavy.
yeah. Yeah, this was from like 7 years ago too, like
He's done so much since.
Oh yeah, like I think he started music at like 16, 15, but it was like he sang Hallelujah and like
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was just like remakes and stuff like that. I guess he was like, but oh, he has his own like circus show too, like where he does all of his songs. Yes. Yeah, which means I think that's like circus of life. Like I wanted to see this because he would literally sit in a random seat and then he would come from the seat just completely randomly, unexpectedly onto the stage. Yeah, this he's like probably one of the. I could see him like coming out of Sweden and being a figure like Swedish house mafia. Like,
He is really on a good roll, isn't he?
yeah, he really is. Like, I mean, like when I stuck to him, he's only at like 10K followers, and he's at 43 now. And that was like 2 years ago. And he's coming I think coming back with tonight wait and doing something with Church Broken.
Oh my gosh, he's totally in the world of music.
Oh yeah.
But that guy's punching him in the head. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of like my favorite songs by him. This just because of the type of video.
What's it called?
This one's Planned It All. This is talking about the same ex.
Let's lose faith. Keep it count our blessings. Let's but I just want to say
His girl ex was a drug addict. And like later on. And then this is what he's saying here. It's talking about the rehab she went through.
that's good.
Yeah. I just love music when they add violins. It just makes it so much more deeper.
Yeah.
It's why a lot of like especially on my songs, I put in violins because it's just so uplifting and like you can feel the artist and like words almost.
Violin vibrates.
Yeah.
Like it just hums. Build a brick walls, build down the right. Except for we have go and be here with you. It's not even the same for us.
Yeah.
Can you play the guitar?
Who?
Do you guys, who plays the guitar here? Is it Jimmy Brandon?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Brandon.
dude.
Yeah, like
Can you still play the guitar?
I can kind of like do it by ear a little bit, but like it may be off.
I know notes and stuff. I can't like put them together or anything, make a song.
Like
That's all you know, Jason.
So that was like what's Red Hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's yeah, that song.
Here, let's see. I can play a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Nova.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one I learned by ear. Yeah, that one note there, I recognize it a little bit out of tune too. That one's definitely out of tune.
It's also the mechanics inside the thing, like those here. No, underneath them, where the underneath the whammy bar and everything. Yeah, and there. No, like
Volume and the tone.
those. Yeah, if you touch them, it like makes the thing static. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it like sounds different. Makes it sound different. Sometimes it doesn't make any sound at all. So I think that's why the controller sounds like that.
Try clicking this too sometimes.
Yeah. Just demonstration.
That's what I know.
Yeah, this switch needs. Yeah, I don't know how to. I'd have to take it in to get it fixed. I don't have any ideas. I could easily get it. Come on.
I know toxicity.
That's a chili pepper song.
Yeah, no, I think it's
Fucking roids! Nice fucking rocket there.
I like the guitars where they're both a lefty and a righty, but they're hard to find.
What type? The
It's like both left and right.
yeah.
And they're and like the things, the
That's cool, right?
spinny things are on the back.
Whoa! What the heck?
Yeah, they make them different because when like it's on one side, it usually means like it's a right or a left. So when they put them on the back, it allows you to kind of do it on either side. Like toxicity.
That's weird, eh?
Yeah.
Saved my partner's life.
Yeah.
Fuck the internet. Now that even lagged on my fucking screen. Oh shit. What happened?
Kitten's being funny.
Was she in the box?
Yeah, she's running her like around and freaking herself out.
Yeah. She plays with her tail still.
Yeah.
There's a dude
The bee
running.
She's a baby. What's that? Who's that? There's so much fun.
Oh yeah. Where's your laptop, Jimmy? Oh, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Nice. Good shit. It is. Yeah. Okay.
Not even sure.
This is one song I'd love to hear, but their guitars, like, not Serge, but what's his name? The way, like, I'm trying to do that, like, play the guitar like this, but they changed up the way it's played, like, completely. Like, when you look, see not Serge, like this, I think it's him, playing the guitar, that's Serge. Him, yeah, like, you completely play the difference. They completely changed up the way the cars are really very changed to higher. This is a trippy video.
Trippy song.
Yeah. Like I did a lot of acid and watched this and seen that and I was like tripping. Even this song is like a little hard to play. But just the like speed they go at, right? Like they completely changed up the way people play guitar. They're a lot younger in this song. I got to see the police live not long ago.
The police?
Yeah.
Sting and everything?
Yeah,
That's
it's like
great.
in London, yeah.
They came
There's
to
a guy that ran down to these buildings.
Oh, that's too bad. I missed that.
Chris got free tickets. So it was kind of nice.
There he is. Right. Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, yeah, I remember them playing this there. This is like one of the songs they closed with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the biggest songs.
yeah. Mm. Yeah, it's funny. 'Cause, like 2 years before that, or 3 years, I got to see Brian Adams in London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Let's go.
that was wild. And then I got to see Smashing Pumpkins after that.
That would be good.
It was really good.
Yes, sir.
And then I think they were supposed to have like Go Gautier or something like that.
Yeah.
The song like you
Somebody
can
used to yeah. Yeah.
yeah
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
yeah um
Just
I know Foster the People there. I got to see that. They were really good, really good. Yeah, Crust seems to get a lot of tickets for free.
yeah, they're still behind us.
Another person I would have loved to see, I think he's dead though, but Nirvana.
Oh God, yeah, Ron would be great.
Afro Man.
Yeah.
There's a guy from London named Robbie G, and he's doing songs with Afro Man and stuff. Yeah, he's good. You know the song Freeze?
Yes. Look at that.
Yeah, by Radiohead. There's an actor who sang it. Um,
Shit. Creep. Goes like
by
that.
Luke. I don't know why, but like when G sang it, Tom Ellis.
It shows. He's doing like a creepy version of it.
Yeah,
Not that the song isn't creepy. It's creepy.
yeah.
He's he is very haunting.
Was this actor for Lucifer they picked from the DC verse? They picked the proper person. Like his voice sounds like an angel, but I like this twist on it too. This note that he hits, like, but yeah, they definitely picked the right person for
Yeah,
this
that's
actor.
very cool.
Because like Lucifer said to like the like his like voice does sound like an angel or something like that. Like that, and that's the way God made him. So
There's dudes at this house right here. One green mark.
there's like a.
Do you have an RPG? Yeah.
That's what I was doing on COD. People were using shotguns and pistols in hardcore, so I just like every time you would spawn with your team, I would take an RPG like in a small map, and it would be like popcorn 693 points or something like that times six. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I like these guys. Their name's Princess Chelsea, but because a lot of their music reminds me of like older music too. Just their vibe, but they're very weird like that. You've probably heard this on TikTok and stuff.
Those guys, they're still a dude at those buildings.
But they remind me of like, this is from like the 50s,
He's
60s.
coming into the building.
That's why I really like them. And the video style too. Alcohol and like it's just very 50s.
Yes.
Yeah, like
His hairstyle, yeah. The glasses, both of their hairstyles actually.
so yeah, they claim a lot of retirement homes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This kid's really good. He's hitting it. Oh, my buddy, he's from Fresh Vision like productions in LA. And this guy's like he's sending this video. He's like this kid's the next Beast World. He's 13 here.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Spazzy.
Fozzy?
Yeah. Were you just a kid?
What was that song called? The Sing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has new songs you're kind of switched up, been out for a while.
Yeah.
Many times, like it came out with his one album. Oh, he does find keys fade away. But yeah, very like juice for like
Yeah. That's what's the song called?
this one's called Fade Away. Fade Away. Right? Shit. Have you crypto
No,
or
no.
NYSE Nasdaq?
I just keep an eye on. I watch the stock market. I don't
Oh,
trade much.
if you ever want to get into like a penny stock that's pretty promising, that like goes up to $1 once a year and then drops below like a penny. It's like called 1 second. It's mm, kudos, kudos. Yeah, I have like about 10,000 coins here, and these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's less than a penny, right? And it's up. It's a cryptocurrency.
Oh, what's it called?
This one's called Kudos. Um, but yeah, it's see like this is within 24 hours, less than 1 year. So almost penny. But if you go to all, from when it started, I think at one point it was at $1, and like this year was already at $1. So. But yeah, it's like less than a penny. It's like definitely something that's gonna be worth something like around
Yeah, 2.5.
7,409.
Yeah, it's gone
Yeah.
up in the last couple days.
Oh yeah, it's becoming huge right now too. Because all Kudo is just a mining thing. So like it's their own coin, right? So I was mining it when they started. So like there was only like 14 people mining when I was mining.
I see.
So like that's why I had some.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You still have lots of it?
Oh yeah, like probably somewhere. I would have to look around, get my access to my Coinbase and stuff like that. Um, another one I was told about were not Vito, but Qcoin, I think. Yeah, KUUN. I haven't go for those, and they're about $6 now.
Oh,
Yeah, and it has a 24-hour volume of 13.28. Which is that.
13,000 calls a trader.
But a total with a 24-hour trading volume. I guess this is everywhere, so, but 2 million US. Um, it's number 74 in the ranks. But yeah, the max supply they made was 170 million, and they're at 144. It's all cryptocurrencies. It's like gold. When
Yeah.
like it becomes scarce, it becomes profitable.
Yeah. The value goes up huge,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they banned it in Canada. That's stupid.
They banned that crypto.
Yeah. But even then, you could probably still buy it. You just have to use USDT instead of the ZABC.
Yeah.
I remember mining Litecoin was at $1.
Yeah.
It's at 142
Yeah.
now.
You still have your Litecoin?
No, I sold it when it was at 7.
Oh, that's too bad. And it's
Yeah.
100 now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
But then again, like it went up to $7 within a day, so I sold all
Yeah,
six.
that's not a bad idea. Take your profit, right?
Yeah.
Something weird like that happens, you gotta just
Yeah. Especially if you can't really sit on it, especially if people are selling it.
Yeah,
So,
people get crushed.
yeah. I kind of looked into cryptography and stuff like that, and like apparently like making your own chain is like all like pretty easy. It's just like
Yeah, yeah,
coding and stuff.
done, eh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
like the best way to start is like meme coins like Doge and all those.
Which is good, eh?
Yeah,
Doge.
I know I bought the Doge.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, yeah. I think I have like what is the price on it anyways?
Yeah, Doge. I don't know what Doge is right now.
Oh, it's at 6 cents. Okay, so that's not bad.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Sean's gay.
Rizzo.
Yeah, pretty gay.
He's uber gay.
He's so gay that when he calls Uber, he has to get Uber gay. What's big, looks like a whale, and is gay?
Sean.
Yeah. Aw, bro. Little baby rubs. Yeah. Little baby rubs. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Right. So a couple of ground rules. No rules. Kidding. Couple of ground rules. No work. We don't have the facilities to take prisoners, bud. So just cap them. How about that? And I was talking to America. I was talking to England, and they
Canada getting ready for World War One.
shit, buds.
This is funny.
But it's starting.
Yeah, I love Chris Valenti. He's hilarious.
And we'll just make up for it for the next 100 years. I mean, in the next possibly imagine. All right, boss? Sorry about that. Let me say that. Thanks for the industry. Remember, the history of rich white men telling not rich white people that their enemies are black and brown. It starts in the colonies of what would become the United States. Let's remember, during the colonial period, mid 1600s, there was no such thing as white people. I know some people who are now called white find that shocking because they think whiteness is real. But whiteness was created. Europeans didn't call themselves white. We didn't call ourselves white. We weren't all members of one big happy family. Are you kidding? Have you studied the history of Europe? The history of Europe was about killing each other. That's what we did in Europe. We just killed each other before we figured out there were other people to kill. We just killed each other. I mean, that was the history of Europe.
Very smart.
The Irish,
Yeah.
Northern Italians didn't even think that Southern Italians were Italians. The Germans hated everybody. Everybody hated their ass right back. There was no team called white, no race called white, but all of a sudden, in the middle of the 1600s, there was. Why? Why was it suddenly necessary to create this thing called the white race? Well, because rich people can count. That's why. And so rich folks looked around, the ones that owned all the land, you know, in the colonies, the colonial elite looked around and they realized something, that they were heavily outnumbered by African enslaved folks, by European indentured servants, who were just one level above a slave, or other Europeans who weren't technically indentured servants, but they were still peasants, didn't have any money, didn't have any land, and they could do the math. They added it up and they were like, damn, we got to figure out a way to split these folks apart from one another, or they're going to rise up and take our stuff. Right? Because after a while, these black folks who were enslaved Africans and these quote unquote white folks who were poor Europeans are going to figure out they're all getting played by these rich people. Right? So ultimately, the rich figure out they've got to come up with some way to get somebody in that group on their team. The easiest thing is to get the poor European. Because at least they look like you. They sort of share some of the customs and the culture. So they all of a sudden create this thing called whiteness and they say, now you're part of the club. Now we're going to let you testify in court, enter into contracts, vote, at least if you're a man, own a little bit of land, at least if you're a man, right? And we're going to get rid of indentured servitude. No more of that, because you're too good for that. And we're going to take the white men, now called white men, and put them on the slave patrol. If you do, what do you think is going to happen? And if we did, we're forced into the into the men's restroom, like you're trying, like your fucking party's trying to do. We assaulted.
If you don't like cisgender, then you don't use homogender.
Okay.
And he's going to say, no, I'll use, no, I use straight.
Yeah. I was never to people.
She kicked me. What a bitch.
So.
I said, no, I'll use straight. You fucking kicked me. What a Karen.
Give me drinks. At the fucking screen, and we're good to go. Like everything's gonna flow well. And the live stream's gonna get pushed out to a bunch of different people. Hopefully, that way we get a little bit of value and more. But they're not walking into that hole now. Hey, what about you? Yes. Weird. So you see, the grain goes this way. Out of the bottle and just drench this cup, which can happen. Thanks, it's dripping. Why should I get the chance to delete? Just done. Just done.
Yeah.
The ball.
I'm gonna comment on this guy stuff. He says I'm riding with Biden, and I'm gonna say as Biden once said.
Yeah, can't understand. No.
That guy's fucked. He needs to fucking retire.
There you go.
Jason is Bridge card in one battle. It's Friday. What?
Promise.
There's
Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming Joker. It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Like mutated flash anything on there. What about that one? He doesn't look like the others. Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this. It's in Vietnam. I think collaborated. So class.
Nah.
Batman Arkham. You can't hold him here against his will. We're close, Jim. We can't let him go. Just saying.
Yeah, you just said it. Arkham Knight.
Yes, yeah. I need to get used to those. You know what? Dream VR, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate ya. Dude, how many people are on that 8-year-old TikTok? I want to get this game or Red Dead Redemption 2 so I can add mods on it, but I want to know if the mods are good, like, I mean, I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 might have some really good mods.
well, you know in the back.
Alright, so I'm gonna show you the jump over. I'm not sure what your question is. What's the next sentence? That's why I got most of the person that I there. So here is even their story. So don't you know me?
Yeah, fucking moosehead. Uh, uh, I love how that group literally says that people who don't agree with them are Nazis, but yet they stole the money from the natives
Yeah.
and then gave them a day. Like that's the most Nazi thing. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well said.
You idiot.
In the end, I decided not to do this, or
Like hell, even like before that, it belonged to the like June was like when D-Day happened too, right? So like I just don't think somebody should have a month because of their sexuality. Like where's those straight people month? Right.
Every month is Straight People Month, right? That's why 1 out of 12 should be Gay People Month. Because every month is every day, all the time is Straight People Time, right? We've had the run of Canada in the world for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
So it's time to balance things out a little.
Yeah.
Give everybody.
But I just think they should just have a day. 'Cause, like, I mean, like, the natives have went through way more than what they did through colonization, through,
True,
like, I don't think
true,
they
but
should
gay
take.
people have been ostracized for 10,000 years, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, gay people have never been accepted until now. It's the
Yeah.
first time in history gay people have been accepted. So
Yeah.
what the hell? Give them a month. What the hell? What does it cost
Mm.
you? Nothing. To just say this is your month. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
Right? Congratulations. Have a nice man.
Yeah, congratulations. Now shut up about it.
Yeah, no
We gave you what you wanted.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna get taken care of. But
Yeah.
now it's over. It's time to get on with life. And
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah. They don't need to keep protesting and stuff about it.
Yeah. Like, I don't get why people protest, especially if they already have the same rights as everybody else.
I know.
Yeah. Like, I get the mask mandate protest, because, like, people were, like, when you walked into a store without a mask, they were like, oh, do you have a doctor's note?
Yeah.
Like, why should, like, that's against, like, I think the HAPA or whatever, like, HAAA or something like that, the health organization.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you shouldn't have to tell Walmart, like, your sickness for not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, good point.
right? Like, I understand certain, like, especially the protests
It's
going
important to
on
wear.
in Paris.
For a while there, it was very important to wear masks. Now it doesn't matter so much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But for that short period of time, it was only for a couple of years.
Yeah.
We needed to wear masks, and now we don't have to.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yes, all many percent. Yeah.
Oh.
We have guesses. And just. So e-commerce France is literally on fire, and the mainstream media refuses to cover it. Stop calling this civil war. France is being burned to the ground. This is
Well, not even that. Right now it is, too. They killed a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Fleeced it in the car.
Yeah, that was awful. I saw the video.
Yeah.
What do you mean they killed him?
The police in France.
Remember when I sent you the live video and, like, buildings were on fire and all that other fucking shit? That's because they killed a fucking
It's a
17-year-old.
kid.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I think they're a little trigger happy there in France.
Yes, those police are fucking terrible. They need to
Yeah.
be all fucking fired and
And the
go to jail.
worst part is that they fucking train 90% of the police and military around the world.
Yeah.
pull that up. Then Jamie pulled that up.
Like, I can see that happening even here soon with everything going on. Like, yeah, the world's fucked. And it's like been like this for years.
It's been like
Every
this-
100 years, like it's
Mhm.
always like that, right? World War One, a couple of years later, World War Two, and like,
Now, 100 years later, another war with
Yeah.
Ukraine. Well,
history. That's why I think history is important, because like otherwise, like if you don't know it and if they don't make it mandatory in school, we're gonna keep on repeating it.
there's an old expression, right?
Yeah,
Those who fail to study history are doomed to repeat it,
yeah,
right? Repeat history.
yeah,
And that's true. We're doing it again.
yeah. Protests in Paris
Yep.
happened before, right?
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
That new art. The troops all.
I want Kennedy to win. Kennedy or Trump. I would rather Kennedy though.
Instruction is systemic.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
I can see him dying again.
Is he a smart guy?
Oh yeah. He allowed the CIA to release documents. He got them to release documents saying that they killed his father. Or like his uncle or something.
Yeah. I'm not sure JFK was his
Yeah.
uncle's father.
But yeah, like there's photos of him with JFK and Robert Robert F. Kennedy, right? Like in the White House and like so he has a good idea on everything that happened. I definitely think the CIA killed his uncle or whatever. There's no doubt about it. He was going to because JFK was going to release a whole bunch of shit about the CIA. So like Robert F. Kennedy released documents from the CIA stating that the CIA killed JFK for trying to expose pretty much what's happening now with the elites and um like the viruses that were man-made, the coronavirus, and like he's on his way in the parade to a speech, and then they killed him before he could even make the speech. Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts.
And it makes me wonder how many times the CIA has actually done stuff like that.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Like
all the crap that's gone on.
yeah, like I could even like say that like they probably killed Gandhi or like like other stuff like say anybody who's kind of like even people like there's a guy in the US who went missing because he ended up filming a giant on a mountain and then he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Like completely disappeared and then later on there was a military base on that mountain.
Yeah. I know the crazy shit they don't tell us about.
Yeah.
They lie to us.
Like
Can't get the truth.
yeah, I think it's something William Blum said, but he said something. Hold on. No matter how paranoid or conspiracy minded you are, what the government is actually doing is worse than you think.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, with the Ukraine war and stuff, a lot of people, they're like, I get it's like their job to get involved, but like, when you think of it and like look at the amount of deaths in the US, if they were never to get involved, they wouldn't have all these enemies.
Yeah.
Right?
I know
So,
they make some bad decisions in
yeah.
policy.
And the funny thing is, I love how Trump said to Hillary Clinton called him out on not paying his taxes, and he was like, "Well, I'm just only taking advantage of the laws, just like you and everybody else is.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want people not paying taxes, change laws, and I very well know you won't because you're like
You would have
donators.
She would have to pay more taxes if she did that, so
Yeah.
she's not going to do that.
Yeah. They like the same privilege just as much as Trump did, and he said that.
Yep, he's right on that. He is right on that. Absolutely.
There's a lot of things he did I didn't agree with, but at least he never fucking lied. If somebody called him out on something, he's like, "Oh yeah, I did that," but there's not really any laws against it. I was just doing it based off jurisdiction. Like
Well, it sounds like he's in big trouble now. Like he's done some stuff that those classified documents, you can't do that, right? You can't bring classified documents home. Doesn't matter if you're the president.
Yeah. But even then, I don't think anything should be classified,
Well,
in my opinion.
some stuff has to be. I mean, you can't. Can't.
Well, I mean, like, if it's like medical records and stuff, but if it's like black operations and like other things like that, like, I think the people technically should know about,
But the reason
like,
things are classified isn't to keep the information from us, it's to keep it from our enemies.
yeah, that is true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I'm
we
talking
have
about,
we
like,
can't know we can't know everything the government knows because
yeah,
there'll be no security.
yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too. The only thing is that, when it comes to like things like, if something's like 5 years old and like it's already happened, I don't know why they can't just release them. Like, I get it if it's tech and all this other stuff, because countries then would try to take that tech
Yeah.
and use it against us.
Yeah.
But if it was like something like an operation that happened where it did use high tech, but it didn't show anything on how to make it, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
let's say if they were like, oh yeah, we used plasma guns on a black operation or something like that, something crazy
Mhm.
like that, right? They should be able to release that after 5 years, because then, like, technically, if they have plasma gun, obviously China's going to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And Russia's going to, like, within that amount of time, and they're going to have them.
Yes.
So, like, I don't really see a point in, like, if it's after 5 years, it should just be released depending on if it's the TBR3s. I get that because I was like, I think they started building it in World War II,
Oh,
and it came from like the Nazis.
jeez.
I've seen them flying around in Lucan. They have quite a few of these things. Um, that's what they look like.
Oh,
And they're
okay.
anti-gravity spycrafts. And that one, it looked like that, but the bottom there, it was like, yeah, and I can pick up stuff, being them up and stuff. It's pretty cool. But, I seen that flying around in Lucan.
Really?
Yeah,
You saw one of those flying around?
yeah,
Triangular shaped object?
yeah, that's how I know they're real. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But, uh, they released this, but it came from originally from Nazi Germany.
No kidding. That's crazy.
And the Nazis were able to figure out how to float it. That's one of their first models of it, and then that's the newer model that they ended up taking from this guy. So what not the Nazi Germans found out is that they were able to like float it, but not control it. And like this thing's super fast. Too. Like from Lucan, I remember seeing it in Lucan, and it comes up and it's like,
Yeah, that's insane.
yeah, like they're insane. But yeah, yeah, I wonder if that's the one. Because like I remember it's like holographic or something. Weird. 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 Oh yeah, and we can do this. You can just disappear like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like smoking. I watched this do that. Where yeah, so it looks like that with the red at the bottom, but except where I saw it, these were red, three, and then the bottom, that circle there, it's red is blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Color flip.
Yeah. But I think even then, like I think it's you can just change colors anyways, or it changes colors based off the environment.
Right, that's what's around it.
Yeah.
See what happened to MJ?
Probably in Brandon's room.
Yeah.
Is Brandon's room open?
Well, the door, no, the door was
Don't think she went inside.
she like to sleep.
She's probably in my room or something. I'm probably sleeping in my room. It's hiding. And she's hiding. She's around. Rosie's here. Yeah, she's Virginia.
Oh, she's in there in the square box.
Oh, she's hiding in there.
Yeah. I saw her little paw.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
She's crushed. Isn't she funny, right?
Yeah.
What a sweet kitty. You're so lucky. Where did you knock the guy?
You know what MK Ultra is, right?
It's a secret program to use LSD to reprogram people. And
That's the actual document there, if you want to
wow,
look at it. Yeah. That's every page there on it from an Intelpedia, declassified stuff.
crazy. Oh my gosh. You smoked my weed there. You smoked my weed?
No, mine. But yeah.
So that's the actual MK Ultra document.
Yeah.
You've read it?
Oh yeah, the whole entire thing. ITC secret approved for release in 2018. So, yeah, I think that is it. Yes. But let's see here. Oh yeah. LSD. They didn't just use LSD. That's the thing.
All this other stuff too.
Yeah, they use like alcohol even. That's what talking about weed.
I programmed people so that like they probably killed person that killed John Lennon was
Yeah.
a CIA asset
Yeah.
that they just triggered him and said, okay, whatever his trigger was, they did it.
But yeah, it wasn't just in the US, they were also in Canada in BC.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Um
Scary program.
eugenics, yeah, mind control projects. The Russians were the ones who perfected it first.
Okay. Now I did it.
But they used the Myrmidine or something like that. Dermatine.
Oh, a different substance.
Yeah. And what happened is MI6 ended up stealing their documents from Russia, and succeeding with their trials.
Oh,
And then
okay.
they helped there with the CIA to give them
Now I
those.
get it.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a guy jump off one of their first experiments. They made a guy jump off a roof, made him think he could fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. One of my favorites by these guys is Project Blue Book, and that was meant so they can use holographics
Oh yeah.
to fake an invasion using real gen uh real weapons, but within small graphics. So
Jeez.
yeah, um, they've had holograms like that look super real since the 90s. Um, yeah, it's a hologram. This like look at the way he's walking. You can tell it's not real.
This is a hologram?
Yeah, watch his feet. You can
Pretty real.
yeah, but you can kind of see it still glitching and
Yeah.
white.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look at the pants though, the way they move. Probably. All right. I'll be having.
Where's that?
That's my staff.
Ah. Oh, who's your staff?
My staff?
Yeah.
They're a Crest. Um, they're from Luke and me.
Oh, it's from a different agency.
Yeah.
They're not community living.
You know, unfortunately, I wish it was.
Oh yeah, you like community living?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw this. Okay. No, but we went there. We got the top of it. You have to hit it hard because you packing it too tight. You're only supposed to put in a little bit of weed in the bowl and then smoke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had a bigger bowl, like you could get bigger bowls. Those ones are like common bowls, right? The common bowls are meant for like just putting a bit of weed in it. If you get I actually have a big bowl with a huge hole in it, and you need to put a thing in it so it doesn't like pull all the weed, and then you don't get to smoke the weed. But it's like good before if you want to take big hits.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Plus, I find if you take a smaller hit off the bong, that it flows better. The you get higher after it.
Yeah.
Is your staff here to pick you up?
Uh-huh.
Is your staff here to pick you up or something?
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. Well, it's nice chilling with you.
Yeah, same. I can definitely come back again sometime soon. I'll just ask you.
It was a lot chiller than the last few other times you were here. Cause
Huh?
I said it was a lot chiller probably here than the last few other times because it's fucking Dorcas and fucking next door people and
Yeah.
fucking the fucking ex or whatever, the girlfriend.
For sure, yeah, no. I definitely realize that. Yeah, it's like I have everything. Is this real quick? Yeah, I think that's the one I ended up bringing for you.
Oh, do you want it back or no?
No, I'm good. We got lots of those cords, so I left it there for you, Betty.
Oh, Very nice. Alrighty then.
All right. I'll send you a message if I end up getting contacting out again.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later, man.
See ya.
Bye, Jay.
No problem. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Oh shit. Um, some point probably, yeah. I don't know, but
This is my first time.
yeah, usually, sometimes it's not until 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched this tornado video the other day.
Oh, was one from Alberta?
I think so.
Phew.
There was this
Nasty.
guy that was filmed outside. It was like that out there, like green.
Mhm.
And then next thing you know, like when he went inside his building and hunkered down and stuff, and next thing you know, he after the tornado passed, he went outside, and it looked like it was like everything was just gray and dark.
Ripped out all the
Rip.
plants
So
and
no, there's not a fucking tree in sight. There was not a green,
not a blade of grass.
not a blade of grass.
Stripped clean.
Yeah, everything.
God, can you imagine?
Everything was just destroyed. And like
Isn't that nuts?
it literally looked like a war zone from
Yeah.
World War One, like no man's land. That's literally what it fucking looked like.
Just barely.
There was, I swear to God, I saw some smoke in the fucking distance. Like probably, holy shit! Like it was insane,
Nasty.
amazing though. He was in a concrete building,
Like
with a
curve.
with a concrete like roof and thing
Yeah.
like that. Like one wall blew open, but his car inside was fine, and it was like a Mustang. And then like there was his trailer and everything else outside was gone and everything. But one of his vehicles outside, I think it just got a couple of scratches and dents and stuff. But
Oh,
it,
good.
it like slid right in front of the garage door, which the whole door ripped off. It was gone.
Isn't that nuts? Eh?
Yeah.
For tornado is.
I wouldn't want to get sucked up in one of
Oh my
those.
God! It just you're dead. Like
You would never fucking live. I would suck.
oh my God.
Oh shit. Ah. I
After gotcha.
I don't know how he knew it. I knew he was someone close to us.
What's up, Lizzie?
Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Three guys. Holy shit. Right. Okay. All right. Holy shit. I got it. I got it. Nice. Do those in the top right of the map. In a circle. There's a quad up here. It does. And you can't use it on yourself though. Yeah. Yeah. Once it's if you have your EMT gear in your inventory, you don't have to pull it out to have it activating like whatever. So yeah, makes it easier that way. And if you want to use it or like select it, just it's in your inventory. It's like the little box in the very top. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see you in a couple of weeks.
I'm all right. Oh, there's a dude right there. That's a bot. I think that's a bot. Nice. Storm's pretty close. Or the circle. Guys are drawing blue mark. Snap. There's a jammer in here.
Awesome.
I'm good. Roger that. Flashing them. One's moving right. Knocked him. Reloading. Yeah, he's one run that way on blue mark. All right. Nice. Oh shit. Trade. Knocked. Nice.
Down here though. They're also main boys.